What is Avetta? Avetta is a network for hiring clients and suppliers that acts as a service that manages and strengthens supply chains and a platform where it all comes together. Avetta has tools to connect people with more clients, operate at the highest level of safety, do great work, and avoid fines and lawsuits. Avetta is used to reduce risk and improve safety and sustainability in the company's supplier pre-qualification process. How much does Avetta cost? Avetta has an annual membership fee which will vary depending on the size of a company, and a connection fee which will vary depending on how many connections the company has. The connection fee will also vary depending on the type of account the user has, either a Premier or Advantage, which depends on the scope of work. Also, when Avetta provides their invoice, double-check to make sure you're not being charged for any add-ons that your company doesn't need or anything that was not discussed. Now let's discuss how to get started with Avetta. The hiring client will send the contractor or subcontractor a letter that lets them know they need to have an Avetta account and be compliant within this account in order to perform work for that client. The letter will give a certain date when all required information is needed. If a contractor already has an Avetta account, they can connect to the client by searching the company's name in the Find Clients Map section, or a company can give the hiring client their Avetta ID and the hiring client can connect that way. Once the letter is received, the contractor or subcontractor needs to register an account with Avetta. To do this, you'll search Getting Registered Avetta. You'll then choose if you want to register as a supplier or become a client. You will then fill out the required information, including contact information, company information, and account information. Once this is finished, you will create a username and a password. Once you sign into your Avetta account, you will set up your account by selecting the client you're working for, and then you will be able to proceed with payment. The account will open after this, and you will be able to complete your tasks and input all the information that's required by Avetta, such as the pre-qualification form or your PQF, and any other information that's required by the client. So how does Avetta do gradings? Avetta grades an account by color. Green meaning compliant, yellow meaning conditional, which means they have met some of the requirements but not all but are still able to work, and red meaning non-compliant. There is also a gray color which means pending. This means there is a new connection and a grade has not been assigned yet. The grade can be found on the dashboard of the account. There may also be an exclamation mark inside of the colors. This means a variance has been approved, which means the company is put into a working status. The grading system depends on how you answer questions, the manual audit, insurance, and statistics for the last 3 years, such as your experience modification rate or your EMR, OSHA 300 log, and any violations. Alright, so the last thing we're going to discuss is the questionnaires in Avetta. There can be multiple questionnaires that you may have to fill out. You will always have to fill out this standard questionnaire, which is the Avetta pre-qualification form or the PQF. Then you may also have client-specific questionnaires, but this is only if the hiring client makes it a requirement. There may also be an insurance questionnaire, which will determine required limits, but this will only appear if the hiring client requires it.
For more information, visit us online at jjsafetyllc.com or call us at 866-627-3850.